the wild for our live stream, and for today we'll be hunting in Mississippi Acres, based on, you guessed it, Mississippi, one of the southern states located in the southeast. Now, Mississippi Acres, it's not my favorite it is one of my favorite maps, just not my all-time favorite, but it's on the top 5 list, next to Emerald Coast, Revelatory Coast, Silver Ridge Peaks, and New England Mountains. So we're going to be hunting different species today. We're going to be hunting not just whitetail or black bears or wild hogs, but we'll also be hunting for alligators. Mississippi Acres doesn't get that much love. It's mostly because it's very, very thick, and the alligators, they usually scare off your animals. If you're grinding for whitetail or black bears, alligators will scare everything away. So we're going to see if we can try to shoot some gators, if we can find any. Mississippi Acres is very, very popular for hunting alligators, but not for hunting whitetail and such. When Mississippi Acres was added, they added new animals like raccoons, gray foxes, and bobwhite quail, which are the hardest animals to hunt due to the small size. The gray fox, on the other hand, is not that tough, but they also included the eastern wild turkey, which is pretty much a fan favorite for turkey hunters like myself. So anyway, let's see if we can find us some alligators out in the swamp. You'll find alligators mostly around here, but you won't find any down here because this is usually a safe spot for finding bears, deer, and foxes. Alright, let's see where we can find us an alligator. Here's an alligator right there. Most of the time you'll find alligators in the water, but other times you'll find them resting. Now the trick to hunting alligators is that you need to shoot them in the neck. That destroys them quickly. If you've been hunting for crocodiles in Emerald Coast, Australia, then you will know that hunting alligators, you have to shoot them the same way you did for crocodiles, on the neck. And since they're a Class 7 species now, I'm going to use the Sugary LLR 338. LRR 338. Eesh. I got my letters mixed up, didn't I? Let's see if we can get us an alligator. I mean, he's still in the water, but we're going to try. I'll show you the diamond range for alligators as soon as... Okay, he's attentive. Now he's in the water. As far as alligators go, since I'm from North Carolina, we've got alligators in the East Coast. And alligators, in general, they're the state reptile of Mississippi. And the whitetail deer is actually the... Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Now, whitetail deer is actually considered the state mammal of Mississippi. In case you didn't know that. He's looking at us. Yeah. That was not a good shot. I think I shot him too soon. We're gonna try again. As I learned from Lady Legend, if you spook an animal Or if you did not land the vital shot, you gotta exit out and come back. Because if you do, they will come back. But if you shoot an animal and it's already down, you can tell by the hunting pressure that animal will not come back if it's shot. So you just gotta make sure you plan your shots carefully. I didn't plan it carefully as I thought I did. So let's try that again. No hunting pressure was applied here, but we're gonna try to find us an alligator. Let's see what we got here. There's a bear call. Okay, we got some whitetail doe. We're not gonna shoot deer with this because, you know, that weapon's too big for deer. We're gonna try to find us an alligator. And we got a scaredy bear. Let's try to shoot a bear while we can. We got him in the vital zone this time. Luck was on our side because we got us our first bear in Mississippi Acres for this reserve. I think his girlfriend on, but but at least I saved him from being eaten by an alligator. And we got right lung. We were lucky that time. Now, if you haven't watched my Silver Ridge Peaks stream, 2280 is a diamond rating for a black bear. This guy's too small to be a gold. Let's see if we can find us an alligator around here. We probably did I think we probably spooked him, but let's see if we cannot find us an alligator. Okay, there's another alligator over there. It's hard to get an alligator in the water, which is why it's easier to find them on land. It's very easy to hunt them on land because you don't get that much, well, you know. Oh, shoot! Surprised me there. Okay, I've seen the hunting pressure, but yes, that's definitely hunting pressure. I think we got him. Oh yeah, we finally got him in the right spot. Double lung shot. Now, for those who don't know, the diamond rating for alligators is 492. This guy scored 392, so he's like 100 points off. Scared the living daylights out of me, but it's luck. So there's a black bear drinking here. And that was a female. We already shot the male earlier, but yeah, you probably get the picture. And there he is resting. Probably do some black bear hunting in somewhere down here, because alligators don't come around here. They're only found all across the river. And I've spotted a few alligators all the way here, and yeah, there's some whitetail drink zones, but we're hunting alligators for right now. The 8 Mythical's the biggest alligator I've seen in the stream, but we're gonna see if we can try to get another one. Now we probably won't get a diamond, but we're gonna try. I think we'll leave that other one alone and go after this guy. Alligators are not that easy to hunt because it's very, very thick. But crocodiles are a lot easier to hunt as well. When Mississippi Acres was announced, there were supposed to be a few ducks out there. I mean, the green-winged teal was added when New England Mountains was announced, but they didn't give us any other ducks, like the wood duck or the gadwall, the mallard. That was a bit of a disappointment. Maybe in the future they'll add some more ducks for the game. Maybe backfill a few of them from Mississippi, but you can't be too sure. Okay, there's our other alligator. We could try shooting that one. Yep. Stop that one dead in its tracks. I think I shot him in the brain. Now, unlike most animals, alligators can be killed with a brain shot if you can get it. Because there's a mission that involves shooting an alligator with only one shot and passing the harvest check. Shooting between the eyes and the ears is the most difficult part. So I always go for the neck. Let's see how I did him. Shot him on the lung and on the heart. Neck shots are worth it. Okay. Alligators around here somewhere. That's why you always gotta bring a dog. You don't know if there's a aggressive predator around. If you're hunting for tigers in Sunda Baton, always bring a dog. You may never know if a tiger's gonna pounce at you. Yeah, I think I pretty much scared them off at this point. Now, whitetail for Mississippi Acres, they drink from 0800 to 1100 hours. So they have a shorter drink time. Let's see if we can find us another alligator before we switch to black bear hunting. Yeah, those are green-winged teal. They're not exclusive to Mississippi Acres, but they were added to New England mountains as one of the newer animals. It's most likely a copy and paste version of the Eurasian teal, but that's just about it. Yep, there's whitetail drinking over there, and they know there's an alligator in this lake. And that looks like a diamond potential, but I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't have the right gun for I don't have the right gun for them. I mean, I could use a revolver, but I don't want to take that risk. Okay, that's a female gator. Okay, there she is. And she's gone aggressive. Well, she's not totally destroyed yet. And she is. Well, she is now. Double lung shot. This is what an alligator looks like up close and personal. Oh, hold on. I need to check the challenges. Sorry about that, I had to get the challenges in order. Anyway, let's see if we can find us some more alligators. I know I said I'm not going to shoot any females, but I want to shoot any alligator. But I am going to find only the male bears or feral pigs or maybe a whitetail buck. Most lakes are not safe to hunt because there's alligators. Your best bet for finding them is somewhere over at Pilgrim's Point. That's right there. That's where I find most of the animals, including rabbits, deer, fox, and turkeys. I've seen deer, fox, and a bear. That's where I usually find some of my spots. Now we're going to try to shoot as many gators as we can around this lake. Then we're going to find out some black bears. So we're going to take a break from whitetail until we bag us at least a few gators or bears. And as I mentioned before in my previous streams, I'm not going to be able to find us a diamond. Not like the last time, because you know I did find us a diamond whitetail during my live stream over at Rancho. And we'll go back to Rancho in a future stream when I announce it. That's a silver rated buck. But he's lucky that I'm not hunting him. There goes that doe. This one's gold potential. Okay, here alligator stretching. There's a level 4. Oh, here we go. And we got a vital shot. That gator was like, I'm gonna get him. And it was like, oh no, I'm out of here. Bam. Alligator shot. And here he comes. Floating down the river. Lake, actually. Oh, there's another one. We can try to take that one from afar. I want to wait for this one to float a little closer. Let's see. Flesh, pelvis, intestines, right lung, and flesh again. Oof. I'm making too much noise. I forgot to make sure I gotta stay quiet. Okay, there's a teal drake. Well, they are worried that there's an alligator close by, but well, they do know that an alligator is close by, but they don't know that I'm going to shoot it. Okay. Let's see if I can try to take it. I'm going to try to get a little closer so that I don't want to botch him. Now, they don't smell as good as the whitetail or black bear as far as I'm concerned. So you'll be fine as long as you keep your distance from them. And right in the neck. That's how you kill a gator. Right in the neck. Shooting them in the neck destroys them completely. If you shoot in the neck, it'll disconnect the brain, and the brain will still be intact. Brain shots are very, very tricky, especially if you're hunting for alligators. There's that same level 4. I'm not so sure if we can take him from that far, but we're gonna try. And we did. That was a very good long shot. Wow. That's 2 gators in the same lake. Or 3 gators at the same lake. Because I remember we shot one that was trying to escape. Then we shot one from 150 meters. Now we shot another one from over 300 meters. That is how you plan a next shot right there. At one time, alligators used to be my least favorite animal to hunt because of how tricky they are. But after learning from certain YouTubers like Lady Legend, it's best you shoot them in the neck. The brain is kind of a brain shots are very challenging. And I don't think there's going to be any more alligators after this mess. Ooh, excuse me. And we got another red zone for an alligator. Unless if it's a different one. I can't believe we got that one from far away. That was a lucky shot. I can tell by the blue that's him. Would you look at that? Underneath all these smiles, I think he's a happy gator to be shot. This is what it would look like if you get caught in a gator's mouth. Kind of felt bad about that kid that got eaten by an alligator over at Disney World in Florida. But anyway. Look at its eyes. Most people just don't like alligators because of how dangerous and scary they are. But to me, they seem very prehistoric. Kind of like dinosaurs to me. We got them at 287.99 meters. Let's see if we can get us another alligator before we go for some black bear hunting. Or maybe we could get us a wild hog. Sorry about that. I was just watching something on Facebook, and I just didn't want you to hear all that. Panola. Okay, cottontail rabbit's going away. We're not too worried about shooting rabbits, especially with that, especially with any of these guns, because I gotta have at least a shotgun for hunting rabbits, or I can get me like a varmint rifle. Yeah, them deer, they're gonna have to skedaddle because I'm gonna have to start shooting some alligators. I thought that was an alligator, but it was just a tree. There's an alligator right here. Now that's a big buck, but we're not gonna mess with him. He's going away. Plus, our gun's too big for them anyway. Let's see, where are the deer? I mean gators at? Okay, this one seems. This is a rest zone that lasts between 400 to 800 hours. Let's try up here. The figure 8 lake. And we got us another whitetail drink zone. That's the same gator zone. What that one is. Okay, it's very, very old. Now we can't tell what it is. See if we can try to shoot a few more alligators, then we'll find some black bear. The first animal we shot in Mississippi Acres was the black bear. Then we decided to do a little gator hunting. Oh, we got us an alligator this time. Okay, he's still traveling. He's much too small to be a diamond. Oh! Oh. I think we spooked that gator. That gator knows we're here, so... Let's just slow down, nice and steady. And if he starts attacking, I'm gonna have to get my revolver out. I only wish I had a shotgun. I shot him the third time, but it doesn't matter now, because this guy, he was never a diamond to begin with. Yeah, that was a non-vital shot. Neither of these were non-vital shots. And that's the same alligator we spotted earlier. Yep. Yeah, I kind of botched that one, but, you know. Yeah, that one was seriously botched. I didn't shoot him that well. No vital shots. And I shot him twice. This is something that you should never do on your hunt. Let's see if I can try to get him from behind that tree. Whew. Might have shot him in the heart or something, but we got us a gator. I wonder how many bags or boots or purses does it take to make alligator skin? Scratch that. I wonder how much alligator skin does it take to make boots, purses, and backpacks? Or suitcases for that matter. So if you're out in Mississippi, what would you rather do? Would you rather get yourself eaten by an alligator, or would you get mauled by a bear? That is the question. Ooh, heart shot. We got lucky with that one. Now, you can tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is that alligator's teeth are more visible on the upper jaw, while crocodile's teeth can be visible on both uppers and lowers. Because underneath the gator's smiles are its teeth. It's the end of whitetail dream time in Mississippi. I wish they can extend the whitetail dream time from 11 to 12 instead of just 800 to 1100. That's another reason why not many people like hunting whitetail in Mississippi. It's not just the gators that are the problem. It's the dream times too. Okay, now I hear some alligator stretching. Hold on a second. Oh. I did not mean to press that. This area is very, very swamped. Oh, there he is over there. I see him. There's another one somewhere. Track him, boy. Better get this just in case. Shot him in the liver, but that's fine. And there's whitetail over there too. These deer don't realize that I'm only shooting gators just to keep them safe. And these ducks don't realize I'm also keeping them safe too. Okay. Oh. Hey, there's another alligator resting here. I know there was another one around here, but I want to see if there's alligators resting right here. But for now, I want to try to get this one. Alright. Let's see if we can try to get him. Boom! See you later, alligator. Okay, there's that alligator. Oh my gosh, we got him in the spine. But that's okay. He wasn't a diamond anyway. Very, 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 very small to be a diamond. And we got a black bear drink zone. Alligator rest zone. Alright. Let's just give these gators a rest. See if we can get us some black bears. Or we could do whitetail. Whichever we think is great. But you know what, let's just do black bear. Alright. See how there are no alligators resting around here? That's because alligators can only be... Okay, so we got us our first black bear drink zone. This one's a female. Just leave her alone. So, at these 4 lakes, you won't be able to find alligators here. Because they can only be found all across here. You can't find alligators over there either. Or here. We got another female. Let me see if I can give you a treat, because you've been very helpful. Okay, let me see here. Let's try over here, see what we can find. Alongside Yukon Valley, Mississippi Acres was one of the maps I got as a Christmas present with my PlayStation card. Oh, there goes a female. I didn't realize that there was another one over there. I didn't see any drink zones or... Those are the same bears I've spotted. I don't see any more around this lake. Find a diamond black bear is tough. But we're gonna try anyway. Man, do I love being the Southerner. As someone from North Carolina, this really reminds me of home. The pine trees, lakes, the common whitetail, black bear place. But I don't see black bear as much as I do for whitetail. We got another black bear drink zone.
Night, baby.
Alrighty then. Let me try to... Okay, there's nothing drinking on that side. Let's try down this one. Yeah, we probably might have spooked that sow bear, but we're gonna see if we can try to find us a boar bear. Yeah, she can run away. Let's see what's over at that tiny little lake over there. Hmm. Nope. No bears at that lake. Let's see if there's a new drink zone for a black bear around here. Okay, there's whitetail over there. I think we can try to shoot one. I want to shoot that tiny little buck over there. That's the only herd I've shot. And they're probably not going to be drinking. Probably not going to be drinking anymore. Okay, I've already thinned out the whitetail herd for that one. I mean, on rare occasions I do hunt whitetail with a revolver or a shotgun. A bow and arrow is something I hunted sometimes. Got it with the legs and the heart. Sorry about that, I'm just a little tired. It's already past 9:12 North Carolina time. Okay, there's a level 3 female and a level 4 male. Oh, and a level 6 male. Lord have mercy, we finally got her some good bears this time. Wait, what's over there? We got a 5 medium. Well, we actually found the biggest one, which is a level 5 medium. And we hit the bear jackpot, or as Baloo would say, the bare necessities jackpot. Yeah, it's a return of the worst yes, it's the return of the worst joke of the game. Well, Disney-wise, actually. I'm not going to shoot that one because I've already found a bigger one. Right over there. Let me get my fawn collar. These other two are coming in. Yeah, but I'm not gonna mess with that. Well, I'm probably gonna have to get that one because that one's a little closer. Let's see if I can try to get that one. If he can rear up. Nope. I don't want to bother that one. Come on, buddy, rear up. Okay. Okay, now we got him. What, there's another one here? Oh, level 4. See if we can try to get that one. That's another one down. Okay, he's going away, but we'll get him next time. We've hit the bear jackpot at this lake. Okay, 1782. And we're keeping up the contributions. Okay, let's see if we can find something drinking down there, because we didn't get anything drinking down there last time. He was trying to come back, but he was too frightened. There's that same female. She came back, but she's not supposed to be back. She needs to get out of here. Yeah, that's a different bear we shot. Oh, dang. We botched him. We definitely botched him that time. I thought I was going for the lung, but... I mean, but he was too small anyway. But that one, I believe we got in the vital zone. Yep. He was about... Okay, let's see. He was about 11 points away from being gold. Yeah, he was a small bear. We're gonna try to see if there's any bears drinking at this tiny. If not, then we're probably gonna have to at least find us some whitetail. Or we could hunt some wild hogs. Alright, let's see. Something drinking's out there. Nothing around here. Yeah, like I said, if we don't get a diamond, I'm sorry. You might be lucky we could get a diamond, but diamond black bear is very hard to get. Yeah, there's nothing drinking around here. Probably not gonna risk going up there because there's alligators still out there. But let's try over here and see if any black bears respawn here. Just in case, I may have to at least exit out and come back in. Okay, there's a level 1 female. Don't want to mess with her. And there's a level 4 male over there. Alright. Let's try to take him out. Cause his health was dropping pretty fast. Oh, there was another one? Couldn't think we didn't know there would be one there. But anyway, we'll probably come back for him sometime later, but right now we need to find our kill. Come on, Rambo, see if you can find our bear. Yeah, I think I'm a little far away from here. Oh, there he is. Let's see. Yeah, we got him in the lung shot. Could've just got him in the heart, but that's okay. And based on our bear hunt, we've got 27 contributions. Okay, that female's going away. We won't see her for a while. Okay, there's more bears drinking. We got 2 sows. Don't want to mess with them. Oh, there's a level 3 female. Oh, there's a level 3 male. We could try to take him on. I want him to come back as a diamond soon. We're almost near the end of black bear drink time. But we're gonna try to see if we can shoot some wild hogs in just a little bit. Maybe it'll come back as a diamond. Oh! There was a level 7 here too! I didn't realize... I always thought there was gonna be a level... It was just a level 3, but now there's a level 7. I'm just kind of disappointed he's not back as a diamond. Yes, this is the farthest north. Well, this is the farthest north at Pilgrim's Point, where there are no alligators in this lake. Because this lake is very, very safe for hunting bears, foxes, and pretty much deer. Okay, there he is right here. Oh, for crying out loud. Who's hiding in that tree? Okay, there he is over here. Yeah, that's the same one, but it's just a bear cub. Okay. We got a few more minutes before black bear drink time ends. Oh, good. He did not spook. He doesn't even suspect a thing. Alright. You're mine now, Baloo. Double lung shot. Very, very terrifying right there. Okay. I think that's enough black bears around here. Maybe we could try to do some wild hog hunting. Okay, so wild hogs, they drink from 300 to 630 hours. So I had to study them at the Wikia, figure out if I could find us a wild hog or not. Now I guarantee we probably will not be able to get ourselves a diamond razorback. Yes, I call them razorbacks because it sounds a lot cooler to me. But, you know, wild hogs, feral pigs, you name it. They're actually one of my favorite animals to hunt in Mississippi. Or used to be my favorite. Until I started hunting for whitetail. Because that used to be my favorite map for hunting whitetail. But nowadays it's either wild hogs or alligators in Mississippi Acres. And wild hogs, they're the worst animals that you ever come across. And there's a raccoon. We're not going to mess with it because our gun's too big. And there's our very first wild hog. Now, if you don't know, a wild hog is actually a domestic pig that's gone feral. They were crossbred with wild boars that were brought to the States centuries ago. That's why they call them wild hogs. And they're one of the worst invasive species in not to mention that they're just a nuisance. I mean, I did get a diamond feral pig. Over at Tail Aurora, but I'm still trying to get me a diamond wild hog over at Mississippi. Okay, let's see. Got my eyes on it and gotcha. Let's see how we're gonna go right here. Yeah, I don't see any more drink zones, so that's so far the only hog drink zone I've seen. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna find any more. And that was a vile shot. He's a silver. Now, a diamond for a wild hog is 144.25. In normal circumstances, they're bad for the environment in the Americas for one obvious reason. They cause damages to crops, trees, they create mud wallows, and of course, farmers actually hate them. Fortunately, they do provide a valuable food source for animals, including bears and alligators. And these predators help keep the populations in check. A lot of raccoons are drinking here, and this is actually the first map for raccoons, and I'm not seeing any wild hogs drinking around here. And that's a gray fox. They're the only true fox you find in North America. I want to see if I can check down this lake and see if any wild hogs are drinking there. Look at all that cotton. I mean, the South is pretty famous for its cotton fields, but you probably might get the picture. Okay, let's see. There's nothing drinking around here. I mean, not yet at least. But we're gonna try. Okay, there's something drinking over there. Oh. You got a bunch of sows and a boar. I knew they'd be over there. I just knew it. Okay, that guy's pretty small. He's a big fella, but he's not a diamond. It's just a little tiny. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, now he's showing broadside, so let me go ahead and shoot him. Ah, I don't think I shot him right. I want to try again. If that hunting pressure doesn't show up, I might be lucky. I think I might have shot him in the leg. Okay, I want to check the map. Oh, good. No pressure. That's good news. Oh, okay. So they now say 0600 for the wild hog. So we should be fine. At least for now. And after we shoot a few wild hogs, we'll probably go back over here and maybe shoot some whitetail. I mean, we already shot one, because one's not going to be enough. I'm just getting so tired. Oh yes, they're still behind that tree. There's that tiny one over there. And there's the big boy over there. Where are you, Rambo? Ah, forget it. See if I can try to get him. Alright. Line up the shot and... had to plant another shot at him. What you doing hanging around here? Oh well. It's not every day your dog doesn't want to come. Yeah, that was a vile shot. And he's a nice goal, too. I mean, he's not a Hogzilla, but still. He's pretty nice. Ooh. I really don't want this guy in my backyard. What about you guys? Anyway, let's just keep going. I wonder if I could find some over at this lake. You may never know what you could find out here. Okay, so we've got less than an hour until the stream ends. Alright. Good. Alrighty then. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Now, yeah. Oh my goodness, again. What's gotten into me? Well, we're probably going to leave them alone because, you know, they probably might be scared off by alligators anyway. Okay, dog's over there. Another gold. Okay, there goes an alligator going away. She's pretty much a pussy gator, if you ask me. They want to fight anyway. Alright. I guess the Wikia was wrong. The game's drink zones are a lot more accurate than the Wikia. And we got some alligators resting. Not to mention we got some pigs that are trying to get the heck away. We should have gone over there, but it doesn't matter now. Ooh, that looks like a big one. But we're gonna try to take a shot at him anyway. Maybe we could try to take that alligator. I mean, not... Yeah, I kind of missed. Yeah, I really missed. Alright. I'll be right back in just a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Forgot that I had my microphone up, but we're gonna try to get us another wild hog. And let's see here. Nothing was. There's no pressure over there, but we're gonna try to get us one more wild hog. And then we're gonna get us an alligator. And maybe, just maybe, we're gonna try to get us, like, you know, some whitetail, or I mean, we already got one whitetail, but we're gonna try to get another one as soon as we get those gators. Sorry I had to put you down because you were causing a ruckus. And there's an alligator over there. But we're not gonna get that. We're not gonna shoot him. We're gonna collect our pig and go. There he is. What's this? Gimme hoof. Yeah, that's a pretty cool pose right there. Gimme hoof. Alright. Alright. But dark brown one seems pretty cool. I mean, I really wish it would come back as a diamond, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, let's go get a alligator hunting gun and shoot some gators. We'll leave that level 6 alone, because we're going to go after these other two. Alright. Okay, in about 45 more minutes, we're going to have to at least... We got at least 45 more minutes until this live stream ends. Anyway, let's go ahead and fill up. We're gonna try to shoot at least one little alligator or two before we go to whitetail. Oh.
Not gonna lie, living in a wetland does have its advantages. Look at the definition on those tracks.
Yeah, I'm not shooting that one. I'm just gonna let him go. Okay, some bobwhite are calling, but we're not gonna shoot them today because we're only shooting big game animals. And those quail, they can at least go about their own business. We got a rabbit zone. That's what a bobwhite quail looks like. It's a tiny, tiny bird. And of course, we're gonna leave them alone because we don't have the right gun for them. When I was out in New England mountains, my eyes were playing tricks on me because I thought it was, you know, a spot of level 3 quail, but then again, it kind of disappeared on me afterwards. I might go back to try to find us at least. Maybe I might live stream over for upland bird hunting in the future, but we don't know for sure. Okay, there's the alligators. And those wild hogs, they're probably not going to be able to come back until these gators are gone. Oh, there's 3 of them. I could have sworn I spotted a 5 medium. Alright. Let me go ahead and get to 300. That was a miss. You know what, I'm just gonna let him go, because, you know, I've already shot a couple of alligators anyway. We're probably gonna see if we can try to get us like a diamond, but if we don't get a diamond, I'm real sorry. But that's just that's just how the game is. You win some and you lose some. Let's see what I've got as far as kill counts go. Let's see. As far as shot, a lot of alligators. Shot a couple of black bear. 4 wild hogs. I mean, that's not a bad hunt. But we're gonna try to shoot a little more whitetail. Hopefully, we'll get us a big one, like on that previous stream. And those are the same herds I encountered back on my hunt. And there's that female black bear that we encountered. Oh, there's a couple of more over there. I think that bear was trying to warn the deer. Try to call him in. That one's too small. I want to take this one because he's bigger. And this one's a gold. He's not the biggest buck, but I think I'll just check down this lake and see what I can find. Bear slow.
Not gonna lie, living in a wetland does have its advantages. Look at the definition on those tracks.
Oh, so we got a black bear drinking here now? Let's see. Ah, just a dang sow. Okay, let's see if we can find us another whitetail before we end the stream. I mean, I did try to get a couple of alligators, but they somehow kind of dodged my shots. And I've already shot enough black bears, so I already made like 28 contributions. I forgot I was supposed to photograph the pigs, but oh well. Okay, I don't see anything drinking on this angle of the lake. And of course, you only got 30 more minutes until this stream is up. Now, where are you? Yep, just about 30 more minutes until we finish this live stream. Aha, there you are. Let's see. Ah, there's a silver. Gold potential maybe? Silver. Gold potential. Oh ho ho, what we got here? We finally got us another diamond. That's gonna be diamond number 8 for sure. But then again, this one might be a troll because, as I can tell, hold on, 220 to 261, that's probably going to be a troll, so I'm going to try to sneak up on him, call him in, and that'll be it. Sometimes whitetail troll. If he doesn't make the troll, and if he makes it, I might as well have to taxi him. If he doesn't, then that's it. Oh, stay right here. Okay, that's him right here. That's him. Alright, I want to try to... I might have to take... I don't want to take that scary risk by shooting him behind a tree. Okay, that's him right here. Alright. Bullseye! Let's see if he makes it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed if he makes diamond. Fingers crossed. Incoming whitetail in exactly 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1, and 0. Let me take a look at this rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might be that's a 7 point on one side, but I can't tell which one this side is. Vital shot. Let's see if he makes it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh man, he's a troll. Look at him. It was too good to be true. Man, he was going to make number 8. A rack like that is just too dang small. He's a freaking 7-pointer. I got ripped off for sure. That is not going in the trophy room. I am sorry. He's not going in the trophy room. Trolled by a buck. I knew I took a look at that score, but happy about this. Not happy at all. Let's try over here. Maybe this lake will give us good whitetail. I hope this guy comes back as a great one or a diamond. I've already got like 7 diamonds, but I'm not so sure if I'm ever going to get any diamonds. And there goes the flock of turkeys. These are the eastern subspecies. They're very, very common. Very, very common.
Bummer.
Yeah, it really sucks. I thought that buck was gonna make it, but just flipped the dang bird on me.
My first level 3 was a guaranteed troll, which was disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah. That last diamond I shot was over at Rancho del Arroyo, and believe me, that one did not troll over at Rancho. I'm gonna see if I can try to get as many as I can. Whew. Okay, just about 1 more hour before drink time ends for whitetail. We play with Rambo here. Okay, there's still some over there. Alright. I don't see any diamond potentials. There's more over there. Yeesh. There's just so many books. I mean, if I had my bow and arrow, I'll just take a few of them at a time, but I just got my rifle with me. Let's see here. I'll stay here. Just in case I make a few more shots. I thought I was going to get the other one, but nope, not today. Okay, there. Keep quiet and tiptoe very lightly. That other herd is getting a little suspicious. Okay, he didn't freak out or anything. Alright. Let's see. I got Mississippi Acres and Yukon Valley for Christmas around 2021 when I got my PlayStation card. And I'm gonna take that one because this one's the biggest. Stay. Alright. See if I can make the... Splat. Okay. You see. And there goes a fox. Oh. Okay, there's one making a warning call. It may like, it probably hurt the shot, and it was like, be careful, there's a hunter. Excuse me. Anyway. It's just a little tiny buck. Well, not tiny, but a little buck. Alright. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna have any time going here. But we're gonna try. See what we can find in this lake. These two lakes over there. And we got about 15 more minutes until this live stream ends.
Hunted any teal yet?
Well, we're not hunting teal today. We're only hunting for big game animals. Hunting teal.
Oh, all right.
Okay, let's see what we can find before we end the stream in 15 more minutes. Okay, there's still a couple over there. There's a teeny tiny little buck. Yeah, we're not gonna shoot every whitetail around here, because we're getting close to ending the stream pretty soon. Alright, let me see what I can do about that. There's still a couple more over here. Oh, shut up. Okay, there's a couple of other whitetail over there. But I think I want to shoot that one because it's closer. And he's a-floating. Yeah, he's a little buck, but he's not tiny, but he'll do. I hear the bullfrogs coming. You can't see them, but you can hear them. We're about 10 minutes away from ending the stream. So if you enjoyed today's stream, don't forget to leave a heart and a like and a comment. I'm not so sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but I will let you know on a YouTube post sometime in the morning, or you'll get the idea. Let's see here. Alright, we got... Let's see if we can try to get him from 300 meters. And we did. Okay, here's a tiny bug and a little buck. He's probably just a year old, but he's about a couple of points away from being gold.
Bummer. My first level 3 was a guaranteed troll, which was disappointing. Hunted any teal yet? Oh, alright.
And it looks like we've reached the end of Whitetail Dream Time. But anyway, I think it's time we go ahead and end the stream for tonight, because you've already hunted enough black bears and alligators and whitetail deer and a couple of wild hogs. But I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I'll see you next time with another stream. I can't tell you what the next stream is going to be, but it will be a surprise. Thank you and have a good day. Or night, whichever works.